So I think real estate is an area where there are a lot of applications for AI that are pretty interesting, I think for two reasons. One, if you think about data, the amount of what I'd call geospatial or residential data, there's a lot of it, it's really useful, it does help with things like investment decisions and valuations. That would be things like locational data, points of interest, socioeconomic context, anything around a property and the data that surrounds it that tell you whether it's good or bad. So that is helpful. And the second reason is a lot of real estate firms have internally really fragmented data across their property management systems, across their LP reporting. They are all interested in the idea of bringing that all together and making it more useful. So I think what I've seen, at least in the last couple of years, is the bigger players have invested heavily in using all of that data. So whether that be for their reporting, for their internal systems of control, for actually even their investment decision making, what I often call like a buy box. I think the bigger challenge has been for smaller firms that aren't really willing yet to make a big tech investment, and they're not really sure where to get started. And I think those firms are going to want to use this. I think you're going to see the big firms generate real competitive advantage from some of the tech investments they've made, and you can look in the public filings, some of the ones that have made it. So I think the question actually becomes, if you're a mid-cap or a smaller player, what are ways that you use data without spending an enormous amount, but realizing you're going to need to use it to keep up with your peers? And I think that's going to be the challenge of the whole industry.